If you're an owner for an American Express Platinum card, you have access to certain perks. A statement credit for global entry or TSA PreCheck, Marriott and Hilton Gold status, and complimentary access to the American Express Global Lounge Collection. These are all benefits you can unlock for a significant other or a trusted friend by adding them as an authorized user. I have determined that adding an authorized user is worth it for me, so in this video I will actually be doing that right here so that you can see it and explaining why I'm choosing to do so. For those of you unfamiliar with the Platinum card, I will very quickly go over some of the benefits, and I know that most of you are interested in just the authorized user, so let's get started right now so we can get to actually adding my wife on to this card. I just typed AMEX Platinum into Google and I clicked on the first search result. It was actually an ad placed by American Express. I'm just going to go in here. They're offering an 80,000 point membership rewards bonus if you make $6,000 of purchases on your new card. I would say getting 80,000 points is like a good thing to do, but there are better sign-up bonuses out there, so you're gonna have to go look for them. One of them is a link in my description, but you don't have to use it if you don't want to. American Express says you can get $1,500 of value every year for holding this card, which is nice because there is a $695 annual fee. So I'm hoping that you should get at least that amount of value back by holding on to this card. There are these perks mentioned on the website, but unfortunately all 8 of these will not come into play when we're talking about the authorized user. You get 5 times points on flights purchased through Amex Travel and 5 times points when you just book a flight on any other website. You also get 5 times points when you book a prepaid hotel stay on amextravel.com. I'm gonna go ahead on Google and click on the first link that isn't an ad. I'm not even logged in yet, but American Express already knows that I'm the one using this browser, and so they're going to ask if I want to add an authorized user. And of course I do, so I'm glad that it is right up front and ready for me to see all of this information. Add someone and earn. So if I get an authorized user and they get their own card, then when they make purchases, I will earn membership rewards points for everything that they buy. Add up to 3 additional platinum cards for $175 a year. That is $175 for the first 3 cards. It's not per card, so that is very, very nice. This is really great if you have 3 trusted friends that you want to give the card out to, and so then they can split up that $175 annual fee. And then if you want to add additional cards, it's going to be $175 every year for each new card. Since I'm adding my wife to this card, we are going to pay the $175, but I may ask around to friends and family members that I know are trustworthy and can handle this credit card responsibly so that they can get the benefits that you have when you get an additional card. One of the really cool features here is that you can add an additional gold card for $0 a year. I thought this was too good to be true at first. You can get a $250 annual fee card for $0. This was fantastic. At least that's what I thought at first, but that's actually not true. You cannot get the full benefits of having a gold card for free, and we'll get into that later on. So on the left side of the screen here, we are going to click the button that says add another user, and we're going to get started. If you don't have that screen by just going to the website from Google, you are going to have to log in. We go to account services, and I'm going to click on add someone to the account. Okay, we're now on the right screen to add somebody to the account. It does say that you have to be 18 years old or older in order to get a card. Additional card member number 1, we are going to decide if we want a platinum card or we want a gold card. Like I said previously, the platinum card will be $175 every year and the gold card will be $0 every year. Before we make the final decision, we need to go in and see the benefits of the platinum card and the benefits of the gold card. Here's what these each 2 cards will get. The first 2 are the same. It is the global entry or TSA PreCheck credit. This is extremely nice for somebody that does not have global entry or TSA PreCheck yet. For $100, you can get global entry, and it will also include TSA PreCheck. But if you just want to get TSA PreCheck, it will cost $85. And this is saying that both cards, if used for these purchases, they will get that statement credit back. That's fantastic, especially with having the gold card with a $0 annual fee, and you're going to get this statement credit. And with the additional platinum card, you can see how that $175 annually can be cut down to $75 in the first year if you use $100 for global entry, which is what we are going to do. Both cards have access to dining with Resi. I don't know too much about Resi yet. I haven't done enough research to know if this benefit is good or it's just mediocre, but I guess it's nice to have it on both cards. This is where things start to get interesting because with the Platinum card, you will have complimentary access to the Global Lounge Collection. Lounge access is something that me and my wife absolutely love about credit cards. With the AMEX Platinum, the first user, the one that has to pay the $695 annual fee, we will have access to the Centurion Lounges, the Escape Lounges, Lufthansa, Delta Sky Club, Priority Pass, which has just by itself has like 1,400 lounges worldwide. So that is a huge benefit. And then for just $175 annually, you will have access for a second user to go in for free to all of these lounges. With the Gold card, you do not have access to any of these lounges. That might be okay with you if you don't travel that much because you can still get Priority Pass for that first user, the one with the high annual fee, and you can get a guest for free for all of those lounges. An additional Platinum card will give you gold status to hotel chains like Marriott and Hilton, something that I don't value too high. I don't know exactly the value I want to put on that, but since I'm already getting value out of the lounges, and then this is just coming on top of it, now I'm starting to feel a little bit better about spending all of this money. And with the additional Gold card, you do not have access to additional status with Hilton and Marriott. There is a $200 Fine Hotels and Resorts credit that you get by being an Amex Platinum card holder. There is a check next to this, but that just means that you have access to this program, but that does not mean you get an additional $200 credit. It would be nice if you did, but it doesn't work like that. And neither does it work like that with the Gold card because you don't even have access to this program at all. The last thing in this table is the $200 Uber Cash credit. You do not get an additional $200, but that would be amazing. And just that by itself would justify that annual fee. Here's where things get interesting. I originally thought that if you got a Gold card, you would have access to 4 times points on dining and 4 times points at grocery stores because it's a Gold card. But when you're an additional card holder under a Platinum card, that is not how it works. You will just get the basic 5 times points on hotels and on airfare, and the 1 times points on every other purchase. So basically all you have to do when deciding between the Gold card and the Platinum card for an authorized user is the chart that we already went over. So is that chart enough to push you over the edge to sign up for the $175 annual fee instead of the $0 annual fee? For me, it really comes down to those lounges. Me and my wife travel as much as possible, and so we are always going to lounges. We love the Centurion Lounges that American Express has, not just in the United States, but worldwide as well. And by signing my wife up for global entry in the first year, that is going to knock down that annual fee from $175 to $75. And if I can get $75 worth of value of going to lounges, then I would have to say that it is worth it. And since I do think it's worth it, I'm gonna have my wife fill out the application and we are going to get that card ordered. There are 3 different designs you can get for the Platinum card. I just have the very basic one here, but on the website you can actually go in and select which design you want. My wife wanted to go with the one with flowers on it, so that's the one we'll do. There's also another one with different artwork on here. I actually thought this one was pretty cool, but I just like my cards simple. That's why I went with this one. I reviewed all the information, so it looks like we're ready to go, and I'm going to click agree and submit. Okay, so application submitted, and we will receive the card in about a week from now, and it says if you don't receive the card within 2 weeks, then you can call the number. And there you have it. I expect to see a $175 charge onto my account pretty soon, and then my wife will get a card. We can start using those airport lounges, and we do not have to pay any additional fees for that. If you do want to sign up for an American Express Platinum card, I do have a referral link in the description. I'm coming out with credit card videos all the time, so make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.